So let's have examples 2 and 3. Determine the components of the 200 Newton force along U and V. So we have here the 200 Newton force, and we have V there because the force is not in between U and V, but it is in between U and negative V axis. So we expect that the component of the force along the V axis is negative. So again, we form a parallelogram. From the tip of the force, we draw lines parallel to U and V axis. But the V is the negative V direction. So this angle is 60, this is 15, and this therefore is 180 degrees minus 60 minus 15. So this is 105 degrees. This is equal to this angle here because they are transversal angles, 105. So the remaining angle is 105 plus 15, 120. So this must be 60 degrees. So by sine law, this is F negative of FD. This is FU. So that's FU, and this is the negative of FD. So by the law of sines, FU as to sine 105 equals negative of FB prime as to sine 15 equals 200 as to sine 60. So again, by sine law, FU as to sine of 105 equals negative of FB as to sine of 15 equals 200 as to sine of 60. So solving for FU, which is 200 sine 105 over sine 60, so FU is 223.1 newtons. Solving for FB, negative 200 sine 15 over sine 60. So FB is negative 59.77 newtons. Then for problem 3, sample 3, the components of a force are 32.6 newtons to the left and 54.8 newtons upward. Find the force and its direction relative to the positive x-axis. So remember, a force is a vector. So we have the components leftward and upward. So these are the components. So we draw a supposedly parallelogram, but it reduces to a rectangle shown. So that's the force. The magnitude of the force is by Pythagoras theorem, square root of 32.6 square plus 54.8 square. So this is the angle. This is counterclockwise, so that's positive. That's the standard angle. And let's call this beta. So theta x is, in this right triangle, 180 minus beta. So when you solve for beta, don't mind the sign because you just treat this as a right triangle. So F is negative 32.6 square plus 54.8 square. So the magnitude of F is 63.76 newtons. And then tangent of beta is 54.8 over 32.6. So beta is 59.25 degrees. Therefore, theta x is 180 minus 59.25 degrees. So there's no need to indicate counterclockwise because positive angle is understood counterclockwise. So that's it. So the force, the magnitude of the force is 63.76 newtons, and it is directed up to the left, then with the direction 120.75 degrees counterclockwise from the positive